When it says that, do you hear it when it says recording in progress?
Mm-hmm.
Fancy. Happy Tuesday, EDonk. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. How much could we charge to if we would have live streamed that last discussion we had and how we solved crypto? We're both gonna make so much money off that conversation, but that'll be behind a paywall at some point. All right, recap of yesterday.
I don't know yeah. I mean, there is one thing that I am is I'm a quick learner, so.
Okay. And
Shout out Marcel.
And you're a money maker when it comes to sports betting. +2 stars yesterday. Are you aware with the debacle that happened in the Cubs game yesterday?
I briefly saw how we got fucked at the end.
Yeah,
I knew the under was a fucking lock and just fucking squeaked over, I think.
You had 4.5 stars on under 9, and the Cubs scored a bunch late to tie it at 4, and then hit a 2-run walk-off homer in the 9th to send it.
Of course they did.
So
they couldn't just hit a fucking single,
yep.
You know, and you know, score the run. They had to fucking hit a homer.
Yep.
Dumbest fucking shit.
So that was a 9-star swing for you. So I mean, you still got +2 stars, but good God, I mean, 9 + 2 is a lot, and
like almost 10.
And that's a shout out to all the followers on the analytics deep dive Slack channel. 65%. You know, you guys know what's up. All right, today got a little screwed up in that.
What does that say? String style?
Oh, that strong style. That's a Shinsuke t-shirt from NXT. Don't act like you don't know. Nakamura, Shinsuke, you know the song, right? I've been told we need to get more music.
You know that fucking symbol just says I'm a stupid motherfucker in whatever language that is, right?
Yeah, you know this song? Uh-oh, look at that thing on Zoom just asked if I'm playing music.
You did?
You know this?
Sounds awful.
Yeah. All right, we'll let that be a backdrop for a while. I thought you spent some time in gymnastics meet. That's a pretty popular floor routine. Speaking of gymnastics, I think you did really well in the Olympics this year. So people need to go back through the archives and see all those winners you picked out in the Olympics. All right, some things that got messed up today. Oh, so Shinsuke Nakamura. Right there.
Shinsuke
Nakamura. Little League World Series, we missed the early game. That was Texas and New Jersey. We missed it. Beyond our control. So the late game is New Hampshire versus Oregon.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
I'd love to give you some numbers on it, but I can't find any. So you just tell me who you like, and we'll act accordingly.
New Hampshire, Oregon. Hooks it. I think we're gonna go with the hook set.
I don't even know what you're saying. What word are you saying?
Hook set, New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
That's where the kids are from.
Oh, okay. That's how I know you've done your research on this one. How many stars are we doing on New Hampshire?
3.5. I think those kids from Oregon are soft as shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't find a number for that one. You know, we live in a great country when you can find odds for Little League World Series. Texas was a -140 favorite. Let's do a live Can we get a live update?
Can you even bet on kids? Like, I mean,
Yeah, they're a minus 140 favorite. They're up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. So that would have been good. All right. This other Major League Baseball game has started, so I have to cross that off of my list. Shout out to Check Raise Charles. He is a semi-public figure. We know quite a few semi-public figures, and he was going to join us today, not feeling great. But in honor of him, we're going to do Giants versus Mets. He lives in San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. Giants are slight underdogs. They're minus 105. Mets are minus 115 with a total of 8.5. What do you like there?
I think since Charles is such a great guy, I think we have to go with the Giants.
Okay. Stars?
3.
3.
Giants. 3 stars.
All right.
I like it. Not love it. I like it.
Okay. Another shout out to Mr. Kat Spiros. He is a huge fan of the Little League World Series. I had some initial talks with him about joining today. Also not feeling well. So both CRT.
These guys with their bullshit excuses. They are. Kat Spiros he's a sharp. He's a sharp man.
All right, let's move over to some hot WNBA. You are on fire, and we're going back to the team that you can't seem to get wrong. So we might as well load up on some more stars with the LA Sparks. The LA Sparks.
Woo, 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 woo. The Sparks.
They're on the road at the Washington Mystics. They're actually catching 2.5, which I know you'll love. You can actually get a plus 122 on the money line with a total of
158.5. Oh my goodness.
How did he know that as soon as we start talking about WNBA to jump in? Ladies and gentlemen,
it was completely random.
That background is excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the sharpest of all WNBA handicappers joining us now. This is a wild Moose. Moose, I just gave the EDonk the first game, the game that he's been red hot, or the team he's been red hot on with the LA Sparks. So why don't you chime in and point him in the right direction? He already has the answer, but let's see what you have to say. Sparks are catching 2.5 at Washington. That total's actually been bet up 2 points in the last few hours. That's huge. Over under is 160.5. What do we like?
I like the Sparks and the under.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that the same way that the Mahoney went?
Well, no, we didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to drop my.
Your intel.
Intel.
Man.
No.
Your timing was amazing. How many stars are we putting on the Sparks?
That's a 5-star game.
Okay.
Oh.
5-star team.
Good. And how many on the under?
Is 5 the maximum?
It is, unless it's a WWE title match between Roman Reigns and John Cena, then we allow people to go up to 6. But other than that, it's a 5-star.
Yeah, we'll do 5 for the under as well.
All right. We're gonna load up on some
stars. Are you driving to Hollywood Park to get them?
No, they got me last night. I actually I played like I was on the highway last night, which I actually don't normally do in the 5-card game. And it was bad. It was a bloodbath.
I read somewhere online today that you put somebody to the test and they tanked for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it might have been exaggerating, but at least 5. So let's say 5. But I was just tilted. Yeah, I've had the ace of spades, and it came, 3 spades. And, I just figured, this guy seems like a young, up-and-coming, wannabe pro, and he should know in 5-card, when someone pots it 3 times, they probably got it. and I didn't have it, and he called.
Unless you're the wild moose. You know what?
Well-
I've tried to play the blocker game in the 2-card game and against some fucking morons, and it doesn't.
Well, you don't really you don't play the blocker game in the no limit hold'em, dude. That's always asking. That's a recipe for disaster, dude. Okay, if I know many things, it's that WNBA and how to play blockers.
That's
And
good.
this guy's just an idiot for calling. Basically, I told him he was a fucking idiot. How'd he call?
That
You
always,
did, after he called, you said you're a fucking idiot.
I berated him for a while.
that always cuts, that cuts so deep when they're stacking your chips. It really.
Yeah, it's I get to call him an idiot because he wins all my money. But lately, like I've been bluffing with a nut flush blocker, and it's 5 cards. So you think people would fold, and they just don't. So now I just need to have it. So
That's some good analysis, honestly.
thank you.
That's
Thanks, dude.
that is next level. You should call up Berkey and the
Well, actually,
All for Y crew.
I actually just got. I'm gonna be on the next Poker Out Loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they need some of this strategy if they want to do anything with
Will
their
they be
business
able
model.
to hear you when you call them an idiot?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be calling. I'm going to tell them to turn the music off so I could berate them after every play.
Yeah, you have to tell them to pause their earbuds.
Yeah, exactly. But let's continue on. What other WNBA games are going today?
All right, we've got local Chicago Sky. They're at the Atlanta Dream. The Sky are big road favorites, 6.5, with a total of 165.5. Let's.
I like Atlanta and the over.
Okay.
Yeah, even though we're getting 6 points, right?
You're getting 6.5. It's pretty
Well,
good.
yeah. So yeah, Atlanta and the over. That's
Okay.
an easy lock, and that's 3 stars.
3
for
stars each. 3 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, we got the Seattle Storm and the Minnesota Lynx. The Storm are 4.5 point road favorites. Total 165.5 again.
I like the Lynx actually and the under here, and that's
The Lynx have been on a roll.
that's an easy pick right there.
I
And
do like that a lot.
I think we'll give 4 stars to the Lynx and then 3 stars to the under.
Okay. These sound like all winners to me. And our last game of the evening, we've got the Las Vegas Aces against the Connecticut Sun.
Where is this game
All right,
at?
I got to give you numbers. 2.5. The Sun are favored by 2.5 with a total of 156.5.
Where's the game?
It's in Connecticut.
The Aces and over, definitely. So, and we're gonna go 5 stars and 3 stars again.
Wow. I wonder if there's ever been a vlog on all of the Utahs or all the YouTubes that have had 10, 15, 21, 31 stars wagered in a night of WNBA action before.
Is that the most stars ever wagered in one evening?
On WNBA action on a YouTube super successful gambling vlog? Yes, that's the most ever.
Wow. I'm actually placing these bets right now. I've got at least 500 on each of these.
Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm actually about to have to hang up on you guys. It was a quick pop in, and I'm gonna I'll send you an invoice.
Okay. I can't even imagine what this is gonna do for our subscription base. I love it that you jumped in.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Who do I send the invoice to?
You can just send it to the EDonk.
For what? Your appearance, or how much money you're gonna lose in the 5-card game tonight?
Look, the 5-card game is tomorrow again, and I was gonna hit you up to see if you wanted to buy a piece because the roll's getting low. So I'm gonna send you an invoice for the appearance fee and also staking arrangement that we will begin tomorrow.
Listen, honestly, I've done some dumb shit with my money in the past, but
Yeah.
that sounds fucking next level.
Next level fucking retarded.
Can you quickly explain before you leave, explain your background picture?
This was the first golf meetup I think I ever went to. We saw this guy getting taken off the course with the cops. And he's like, they got breathalyzers, he yelled at us. And then we drive up on one of the holes, like the next hole, and this car was just in the ditch. It was pretty fucking amazing.
Was this was a separate time from when Hunter tried to go?
Yeah. This is actually not the time that Hunter almost fucking killed me in a golf cart. He tried to drive over a bridge that was about as narrow as a fucking sidewalk. And yeah, we didn't have much space, and I had to bail off the side, and I made it out okay. But no, this is just a guy who got a DUI on the golf course.
Hunter is another sharp gentleman. Yeah, very sharp.
Yeah.
We'll try to get Hunter on here, but he's got really, really big shoes to fill. This was an amazing performance.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for having me. I'm gonna invoice both of you guys actually.
Okay. We'll double pay it.
All right. Thank you.
Whatever you need.
See you, Moose.
All right, later, guys.
That was all of the picks I got. That was just some fantastic bonus picks. I was just gonna have us do the one WNBA game, but we can't waste when we have Moose and his mind with us, we can't waste it.
Yeah. When you have someone like that who comes on as a special guest, you just have to squeeze all the knowledge out of his brain.
Yep, and that we did. All right, I got one last shout out here. We have a new subscriber, really, really good guy by the name of Derek GMZ. And new subscriber, like the guy a lot. He wanted to make sure that we include some handicapping for Ultimate Disc in the future.
Ooh.
Again, one of your best sports when it comes to handicapping. I've done a little bit of research. There are a couple of matchups on Sunday. We have lines. So if you want to brush up on the matchups for Sunday, when we get back together later on this week, we'll break down both of those games and include those in the picks. So that
is this ultimate disc, or
yes,
is this
ultimate disc?
This is the team sport, not disc golf.
This, and I cannot stress this enough, this is ultimate disc. And 2 matchups on Sunday.
Well, they have ultimate disc golf, and then they have ultimate disc team fuckery. I don't know what it's called. There's 2 different things. One, you play just by yourself as if you play golf with a disc. And then the other one is a team sport where you pass the frisbee or disc.
Okay. Well, under Ultimate Disc, the league is the AUDL, which I assume stands for American Ultimate Disc League.
Obviously.
We've got the Boston Glory Holes versus the New York Empire.
The Boston Glory Holes?
Those are fierce rivals, obviously, Boston versus New York. And
is that for real, the Glory Holes?
Why do you keep saying it? That's NC-17. And Tampa Bay Cannons versus the DC Breeze. Those are the 2 matchups on Sunday. So I'm sure you were probably going to do some breakdowns for those anyway. But if you want to add those in.
Who doesn't love the Glory Holes?
They're very, very popular. It appears that this league has 8 teams in it. I've got futures. For all 8 of them. So we can break that down too. On
you guys are in for a treat
later in the week. So, all right, this was
Ultimate Disc Futures.
Futures. Yep. I will give you 1 Bitcoin if you can tell me the nickname for the Minnesota squad.
Oh fuck! They were actually. I think they were on TV the other day.
All right. Well, this is going to end in 3 seconds. If there's a chance you can get it. 3, 2, 1. It is the Minnesota Wind Chill, and they are plus 550 to win the whole league. So just something to think about. We've gone way, way long. We got a little Shinsuke talk. We got a little Shinsuke music. We got lots of stars. Get well, Cat and CRC.
Yeah. Stop making up bullshit excuses and get on.
All right. Say goodbye to the people, EDonk.
All right. Peace. Deuces. Later.